Maccabi Haifa versus Tottenham Hotspur, the last stage of the Europa League qualifiers. Now, you're probably wondering, why have I put so much into this introduction? I mean, who are Maccabi Haifa? What league do they play in? What players have they got? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you right now that I am put in a huge dilemma and a huge spotlight, okay? And I'm going to explain why. Maccabi Haifa is basically one of those teams I have a huge soft spot for. I've got family in Israel, and those family in Israel are big Maccabi Haifa fans. In fact, I've been to a couple of games myself, and let me tell you one thing, yeah? The games that are being played behind closed doors are missing out so much on the Maccabi Haifa fans. I mean, let me show you footage of my own when I went a couple of years ago. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is going to be missing out on this atmosphere. You know, I mean, Maccabi Haifa fans, ultras, green apes, as they're called. Absolute brilliant, passionate fans. And honestly, I am gutted that I am not going to be able to go there. In today's video, though, I've got a proper special. Hello, guys. Welcome to another video. My name is Sam Chipek. And if you're new to this channel, then please hit the subscribe button right now. And in today's video, I've got a huge special. So basically, all right, I have managed to actually get a club representative and correspondent and official, all right, all of those things on the channel. I'm going to be interviewing him very shortly, all right? His name is Zohar, and he does huge work for Maccabi Haifa, and he's a big Maccabi Haifa fan himself. Lots of respect for this guy. I'm showing you his pages right now if you could go and give his pages a follow. So please go and give this guy a follow. Show him some love, you know. Got a lot of respect for hardworking people. And I had the great opportunity and privilege to be able to interview him. So I'm looking forward to this. But before we start the interview first, though, I have got to say that I am absolutely bricking this game. Maccabi Haifa are currently first in the league. Against the odds against a team that they were meant to lose to. They actually beat this Russian team called FC Rostov. And in very good form as well. In fact, Maccabi Haifa players were so overexcited that one of them even called out Harry Kane. Just going to roll you that clip. Bruh, like, I'm not going to lie, yeah? I found it funny, yeah? I don't know why a few people are getting offended by it. I found it personally funny, you know, an Israeli player calling out Harry Kane. And, you know, that actually intimidates me a bit because Maccabi Haifa have had 6 days rest. We played yesterday and we play tomorrow. So I'm absolutely bricking it. Oh my God. You know what? My family that are Israeli, yeah, they have been ripping into me, man. If we lose against Maccabi Haifa, yeah, not only is our season basically over before it started, but I am never, ever going to hear the end of it from my family. And I just cannot, I can't have that, man. But Maccabi Haifa aren't just any club, though. They're a club that have produced some proper good players in the past, you know. Ayar Erkovic, Ronnie Rosenthal, who played for Tottenham and Liverpool. Recent players who used to play for Brighton, Tomer Hamed and Kayal. Yossi Benayoun even had 2 spells with Maccabi Haifa. So let's not make any mistake here. Maccabi Haifa are not some random no-mark team, all right? They're one of the 4 main Israeli teams. And Maccabi Haifa have also produced some upsets before against English sides. Like Man United, for example, beating them 3-0. Just wow. I mean, beating Sir Alex Ferguson's team 3-0. That is just insane. You know, and I'm hoping the same doesn't happen to us. Let's put it that way. But now I've got my guy Zohar here. Zohar, welcome to the channel, mate. Thank you so much for coming on.
Hey Sam, so first of all, I want to say Sukkot Sameach, happy Sukkot to everyone. And I'm very happy and glad to be on your show. Amazing show, by the way, before that, such a game. So let's talk about it.
So it's not often, like I said earlier, that we see Israeli teams in European competitions. How much does this game really mean to you? How much does this game mean to you?
Well, yeah, as a fan, I'm very excited to see my club so high against such a club like Tottenham. And, you know, that's the players, that's the budget, all from the highest level. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that meeting, yeah. To meet players like Harry Kane, like, well, Son Heung-min injured, but Lucas Moura and more players like him. That's the highest level players. So
as I've also mentioned previously, Maccabi Haifa haunted Man United, beating them 3-0. Can you sense something like that happening against Tottenham, you know, considering that we've only got basically a 1-day rest?
Yeah, we had many performances on the UEFA UEFA stages and Europe stages. We have many. We won Manchester United once, and we won Paris Saint-Germain once, and so I think we can do it. I think we can do it for sure. Yeah, why not? Like I said, you can touch the lion when he sleep, okay? And if we catch Tottenham sleepy, the name Tottenham won't help her. That's, I'm sorry to tell you. We got a DNA. You know what is the green DNA means? To win such a game like this.
So really, I mean, I mentioned in the introduction earlier that Maccabi Haifa have been playing decent football from what I've seen. I mean, they're first in the league at the moment, even though it's like the start of the season. So just to ask you really, how well are Maccabi Haifa playing at the moment? In the Israeli league, that is. Do your performances in past games make you feel confident for this upcoming game?
I don't know much about the performance of Tottenham. I know one important thing. Maccabi Haifa gonna play hard to win that game. I'm not sure. I don't know if we're gonna win. Okay, it's not that easy game at all. But yeah, we're gonna play hard to win that game. That's for sure. We're not gonna give up.
So, as I've also mentioned earlier, Maccabi Haifa have produced some proper decent players, as I've mentioned. You know, your Ronnie Rosenthal's, your A.R. Rekovic's, your Tomer Hamed's, your Kayal's, your Yakubu's, Yossi Benayoun playing there as well. The list goes on. Do you feel for this upcoming game against Tottenham, your club has a point to make to the world of football, to remind football fans of the world, especially the Premier League, what Maccabi Haifa have produced?
My key player is Shaun Sheri, of course. For sure, he used to play on QPR, so he must know part of the Premier League, England teams, and so he's my my key player for sure.
And lastly, one of your players, which I found quite funny, called out Harry Kane in the changing rooms. Are there any players Tottenham should be careful of? You know, maybe that guy, for example.
I want to say about that case with Abu Fani one thing, okay? At the moment, I was so ashamed, okay? I was really, really, really ashamed. And that's all. I'm not supported, I'm not accepted, and I have nothing to say about it, actually. He's young and, let's say, not too sharp, not sharp yet. So yeah, if you ask me about it, I think Rodriguez should switch Abu Fani that game because Abu Fani was rude, and because I think Rodriguez in such a game like that could be much more effective to us, to Maccabi. He has the experience, he much more adult and old than Abu Fani, so he's doing it himself,
And also, lastly, what is your score prediction?
Well, I think we're gonna win this game. I believe we're gonna win this game. It's gonna be 2-1 to Maccabi Haifa, or 3-2 to Maccabi Haifa. That's my guess, actually. That's my guess, yeah. So, and I said Chaziza will score, Ashkenazi, and Rukavica. Buddy, that's not the best. That's the spirit.
Well, it's safe to say Zohar is very confident, and his confidence is actually intimidating me a lot, because it looks like Maccabi Haifa are definitely going to go out there at full force, with or without fans, and the players, you can tell how much it really means to the players. So once again, Zohar, thank you so much for coming onto the channel. I'm leaving all his links in the description below. Please give him a follow. Massive respect for this guy, and it's also an honour, like I said earlier, to interview with someone such a position who works for the club. So again, Zohar, thank you so much. I wish you and your club the best for the future, and good luck for the rest of your work as well. So my predictions though, I'm going to say, I don't think it's going to be an easy game at all. I'm going to put this there right now. I'm going to say it's going to be a 2-1 Tottenham win, depending on who Mourinho starts. I think Lucas and Kane to be in the goal sheets. That is my prediction. Like he said, Maccabi Haifa will not be a team easily to break. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Live stream later on the channel, so be sure to follow that as well. And yeah, Come on, you Spurs.